up, KG3 TV? Let me try that again. What's up, KG3 TV? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back today with another video. And as you can see from the title, this is a highly requested topic. I don't know why y'all want me to speak on it. I really don't want to. But since my KG3 fam asked for it, I'm going to do it for the one time. Just for y'all. And as you can see in the title, it says, should a man pay for all of the bills? Or should he pay all of the bills? Now listen. I'm one who believes in you should be what you require. If you require a man who can pay for everything in the house, you should first be able to do it for yourself. Now, I have my reasons for believing this. And don't y'all chop my head off. Don't be commenting all this crazy stuff. I'm only speaking from my point of view. Y'all asked me to speak on it, so I'm telling y'all how I feel about it. Now, I'm on the fence a little bit. The reason is because I've been in a situation where I depended solely on a man to pay for rent, utilities, whatever, everything. And I was a housewife. So I can say it because I was a housewife for 6 years. And when you depend on someone that much, if at any point in time the relationship fails, you then have to rebuild and start over, and you have to start from scratch and be able to do it all by yourself. And that's why I say be what you require. Whatever you require him to be able to do, make sure you can do it for yourself first. Also, do I think that he should be able to? Yes, most definitely. I think he should be able to pay for all expenses in the house. Now, should he pay for them all? No, I think it should be a little 50-50 on my half. I feel that way. Now, granted, if he pays for the rent or pays all the rent or mortgage, then you should be able to, if not cover electricity or cable, there should definitely be a meal on the table like every day. And I've seen a lot of men who can actually do, they feel like, hey, I'm not about to let my woman pay the bills. Like, it's not about to happen. She's not about to do it because I don't feel like a man if I can't pay for the roof over her head. I've had guys come to me on this same topic and be like, you know, if relationships are 50-50, then why do we have to cover most? Now, granted, this could go either way. A man could say that for one because he's broke and he cannot do it. Or he could say it for two because he's genuinely wanting to go 50-50 on everything. He wants her to meet him halfway. So I'm on the fence either way. Like, it can go either way with me. But I think you should be able to do it for yourself. That way, if he takes off and he leaves and you don't have anything, you're not starting over from scratch. It's not a good feeling. Been there, done that. Will not do it again. I will not be a housewife. I will not allow a man to pay all of the bills ever again. Unless, of course, he got some big bags. I mean, some big ones. And I can, you know, put a little bit over here and I can build what I'm doing and still have something for myself. But I will never be one of the type of women who sit in the house and allow him to do it all. Never again. I wouldn't recommend or advise y'all to do it either. I'm just saying, like, I'm just being real. But I think a man should be able to do it. For one, even if you don't do it all the time, it brings pleasure to a woman knowing that her man can handle it all. Because let's just say, what if the woman is the breadwinner and something happens or her health fails or something and she needs to be able to depend on her man to take care of the bills? Can you hold the house down? Are you able to do it if something happens to her? Even if she's working and she quits her job or she loses her job, are you able to take care of the family? Can you take care of the family without her? And the men are supposed to be the providers because you give a sense of security to your woman. You let her know that you can take care of her. Not that we can't take care of ourselves, but you should be able to show your woman that, hey, I can handle this. Like, without you, and if something happens to you, then yes, I still have us. Like, I got us. So, yes, I feel like men should be able to. Also, I think we as women should get out of the dynamic of wanting men to cover like 100% of everything. I think that takes a lot of the load off of us. We want them to pick us up for the date. We want them to pay for the date. We want them to have an idea of where they're going to take us. We want them to know what we want to eat. Then we want them to pay all of the bills. And then we just sit and we receive it all. That's not how it should go either. If you have a man, just for those of you who do, and for the men who are watching this, if you are one of the men who pay for all of the bills in the house, then there's no reason why you're coming home with without a cooked meal. There's no reason why the house is not clean. There's no reason why your bath water's not ran. And granted, I haven't done everything right. I didn't do everything right when I was a housewife. I'm a work in progress. I've learned a lot along the way. I've watched other people. I can learn from other people's mistakes. I learn from my own. So I'm a totally different person compared to who I was when I was married. But I'm just saying, if you have no worries and he's making sure you're financially secured in every aspect, there's no reason why his back is not rubbed, why the food is not cooked, why the plate is not on the table. A lot of us, we've gotten out of the phase of even wanting to cater to our man. For what? If he's taking care of you, why not take care of him? And I remember dealing with this guy, and he was really well established. I mean, really, really well established. And he always told me, well, it's just a home. It's laid out. I just need you to come in here and be in here. And I don't need you to do anything at all. And he was like, I'm not used to women, doing this for me or doing that for me. I just provide because that's all I know how to be. My father taught me to be that. And that's all I know how to be. And granted, I thought that was very attractive. I thought it was good that, he was that way. But I also told him, I said, you spend all of your time taking care of other women or making sure the woman that you're with, she's secured across the board. And I mean, he really takes care of them. Make sure they are good. And I'm a friend and I was taken care of, so I know they're taken care of. But I'm saying you to make sure they're taken care of across the board. Then who takes the time out to take care of you? If you're spending all of your time, you're grinding, you're working from sun up to sundown. If you're making sure any needs that she has or she wants, she gets it because she don't have to ask anyone else for it. If you make sure the car she gets in has gas, when she comes home, she has a nice home to walk into. All she has to do is keep it up. Why aren't you taken care of? So for those of you women who are watching this and y'all wanted me to be on y'all side, I'm not going to just sit up here and tell it like I'm not going to do it that way. The truth is, if you have one of those men, make sure you're doing your part as well. Because if they are working and they're go-getters, make sure that when that go-getter come home, he has a place of peace, like he can rest his head, that his home is his sanctuary. He can really go there. That's his safe place. So if he makes it a safe place for you and you don't have to worry about eviction notices on the door or the lights getting cut off, then make sure that his heart feels that same way when he comes home. Make sure that he understands like, whoo, the world just took me down today. But when I get home to my wife, to my woman, to my kids, that's my safe place. He should be running to home after work. That's what it should feel like. So I hope that answered y'all question. If you have any more topics like this that you want me to discuss, y'all drop them in the comments below. DM them to me. Any other videos or ideas or highly requested topics that I haven't hit, because this has been requested like months ago. I'm just now getting to it. But if there are any other topics you want me to discuss, drop those down below. Be sure that y'all hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 300 subscribers. Also, hit the thumbs up button. The thumbs up button let me know that you watched this video, you liked it, and you want more. Also, it gets the video out there for more people to see it. So y'all help me get KG3 where it needs to be. And be sure to hit the notification bell. The notification bell will let you know every time I upload. So if you're busy, you're at work, keep in mind KG3 is in your pocket all the time. So there's no reason why you guys are missing these videos. So hit that notification bell. That way, every time I post or upload, you'll be notified before anyone else. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this long. Let's go ahead and get to these 300 subscribers. And as I say all the time, keep going, keep growing, and keep glowing. And I'm out.